Girls are giving it away. Like
Too soon.
They're giving them gifts. They're decorating their apartment.
All I hear reasons for men to stay single. Subscribe. Let's talk about it.
Why should you not pamper a guy or spend a ton of money on him?
He hasn't earned it. You know, it's like he has to earn it by proposing. He has to earn it by, like, you pamper your husband.
Okay.
You know, he wanted an omelet this morning. I was very busy. I made the omelet anyway. I will pamper him because he put a ring on it. He's devoted to me. We're married 30 years. You have to earn it. Like, girls are giving it away. Like, they're giving them gifts. They're decorating their apartment.
I would never.
They're sending them balloons for a job promotion, like, to the office. We don't do any of that.
Okay.
We're like, you're not going to get anything out of me until you know, make it clear that you want a future with me.
Okay. No, that's definitely fair. And you can't buy a man's affection.
No.
Why should you not?
You're right on that. You can't buy a man's affection because that's not really what we're looking at you for. We're not coming to you and saying, hey, if you would only buy me. Well, let's be real. If you bought a man like a 911, right? A 911 turbo, you might be able to buy his affection. But let's play this out for a little bit. Let's play this out. If you're saying this, that you don't pamper a man until he shows that commitment to you, have a ring on your finger. Again, we're not going to tell women what you should not be doing. We're not going to tell you and say, hey, this is the wrong game, right? This is not this video. What we're just saying is for men to pay attention to this and respond accordingly. This has been the nature of dating thus far. It's women change, men adapt, and we move forward. So when we're at this point where there's a lack, where they feel like men aren't doing enough and they have to do this in order to get that, let's not make any mistake. You making me an omelet, you decorating my place does not really equate the same sort of investment as in marrying you, over leveraging myself and the things I've built. Because let's not make the mistake. I have to have built something to be worthy of you saying yes to this marriage. So I'm coming with the assets. I'm coming checking off several things on your list. If I meet your list, I probably meet the next woman's list. But I only get what you think is pampering, caring, sending balloons to my job. Men don't care about these things to the degree you think we should. So because you have this lack of understanding, you think that somehow withholding these things is going to make me want to actually invest in you. It's delusion, it's foolishness, it's born from a lack of understanding, a lack of caring about men. When you see women like this, especially the older ones that have this thing in their marriage, what you always notice, I don't say always, but most of the time what you notice, the man's point of view is never present. You never get him on there in a way where he can be authentic and tell you the truth about things, because men don't really talk like this in these spaces. We talk in private, we talk one-on-one, you know, with maybe a small group of us, and then we tell the truth to one another. If you can get an opportunity to say, was everything that you did worth that omelet that you're getting made this morning, despite her being busy? I'd love to have that conversation. But before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no uploads. So going strong, still trying to do 2 a day for, you know, make that full year. So hype the video, share the video. We got some merch in the store. One of the things when we're looking at the state of play in dating today, why it's sort of, you know, fugazi, why it makes no sense, is because there's an absence of real conversation happening. So people keep going to their corners, going to the trenches and having conversations in echo chambers, which is fine. We're not going to stop that. You know, our whole political system is built the same way. But when you start speaking for the other side, right? When you start speaking for men without the actual input of men, and it's not as if you can't get it. It's not as if it's not available. It's not like it was 50 years ago where you just sort of had to wonder, where magazines went out and just told you, well, this is how you please a man. These are the things to drive them crazy. No, we have spaces now where you can actually listen to what men have to say. That's not hidden. You can go out and find it. In fact, you're so annoyed by it, you start telling them that podcasting equipment should be, you know, $1 million because you don't like what men are saying. But you want to speak on behalf of men. You want to make decisions and tell younger women, yo, never do this. Never invest. Never show him why he should marry you. Never give him an example. Never say, hey, this is the type of person I am. These are the things. When I care about you, this is how I do. When you want to make everything either performative or very much calculated, you'll see that. And I've said this on this channel many times. We're both running a race. Right? You are running a marathon because if you're trying to get that commitment, it's a marathon game versus he's sprinting. If we're just both in it, see what we can get from you, yeah, we're going to get the thing we want first. We're not going to wait 3 years to have sex with you. If that's what you want, there's a separate community, a separate place for that. But in the modern dating game as it is, no one's waiting that long. Some people are waiting hours. Some people are waiting 3 dates, 5 dates, whatever. Maybe the 90 days, like Steve Harvey was convinced all these women that this is what should be the play. Either way, he's not waiting that long to get the thing he wants. You now want him to commit. So, hey, I'm going to sleep with you, but I'm not going to show you how I care about you materialistically. I'm not going to show you how I care about you by pampering you. I'm not going to show you how I care about you by doing anything that looks or resembles investment. You have to earn that. But I'll give you my body. We have a different way of really looking at saying what something is worth. We value your body. You think we should also value the pampering. We should value you saying, hey, congratulations on your promotion. Here's some balloons. How many times do you walk into men's apartments and you see them? Oh, I see you have those balloons. Oh, who got you those? No, you don't see that. We don't really care about that. Oh, have you seen how some men decorate their place? It can be bare bones. It could be regular degular. It could be less than that. I got the essentials. That's all I need. Moving on. It doesn't register that high. When you guys move in together and you start saying, oh, I want these drapes this color. And he's like, yeah, I don't really care. It's not that high up. So you thinking this is somehow a big deal. He wants this. He needs this in his life. No, we don't. And I'm not here to blame women. I'm not here to shame you for not understanding things, but it's because you don't really understand men. You constantly think about us within the lens of how you view the world. If a woman would like this, then it makes sense. Then it's valuable. If a woman values this, then of course a man would. This is why you see so many conversations with women, especially even as they're older. Well, how come he doesn't value my degree? How come he doesn't value all these investment properties I have? How come this doesn't make me more attractive? None of it does. We never cared about that. You would know that. You should have known that if we actually had a conversation in which you stop trying to prove you know me better than I know myself. If you just sat there and listened and said, okay, this is important. You wouldn't have asinine takes like thinking, I'm just going to withhold X, Y, and Z. And then if he wants me to do these things, cook for him his laundry, all that, then all he has to do, he has to invest me. He has to put a ring on it. He has to show me he's here for the long term. Yet he's still getting access to your body. When the sexual revolution changed the game and women became more open with their bodies, again, we're not here to tell you that's right or wrong, but you put the cart before the horse, and men just say, okay, if I don't have to do all these things to get that, that's fine. Men just adapted. You changed the state of play, men adapted. You now want to think you're changing the state of play again by saying, I'm not going to be nice to you. I'm not going to decorate your place. I'm not going to buy you balloons. I'm not going to celebrate you. Yeah, but I will sleep with you. I will come over and I will do the nasty things that you like done to you. But if you want me to be nice, if you want me to be kind, if you want me to show you why I would be a great wife, you have to first make me a wife. Most men understand that this logic, this isn't logic. This is at best, this is girl math. This does not make any sense to us. But you can continue to do that. You can continue to make these assertions. Meanwhile, still sleeping with men, and most of them are going to say, "I'll take that deal." But listen, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos, of course. And of course, if you listen to my voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. Just trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.